How you doing? We're standing outside of our first project made possible by the Boston Veterans Home Services Network. I just wanted to give you a little walk around to try to give you an idea of what we're all about. Here, the exterior of the home. You can see that it's in very much need of a painting at the least. We walk inside here to this first hallway. We did some priming on the walls here. There have just been years of grime built up on the walls, so we're going to prime them and paint them. So when you come into this room here, you notice up on the ceiling that this is a horsehair plaster that is just crumbling to the touch. None of these things were what we had been called on this job for, but upon entering and noticing that to the slightest touch, this stuff was just falling down on us, so it needed to be fixed. Also, you can notice the floors are they're just in really tough shape. We come in here to the living room, and initially on these walls, there was a texture. We had gone over them with a skim coat of joint compound, making them smooth, much more pleasant on the eyes than what was there before. It was like a horrible bluish color with like a texture on it that was just really old. And so what we did is we skim coated that, and right now there's a primer on it, and we will eventually be putting a finish coat. And here in the kitchen, you notice the walls. We had a wallpaper that was on them that it looked like it had been there since the 50s. So we went ahead and took that down, and we're going to paint that. You know, if you can notice, this house has a lot of potential, you know, and it is our goal to bring it back to how it should be looking. We come into this room here. This is the room that we had been called on initially. These windows here, as you can notice, they're brand new. The windows that were in here before, this one here had one broken pane in it, and there was just a really bad draft coming into these windows and the wall. So what we did is we took the wall down, we put insulation in behind it, re-sheetrocked it, and painted it. And we put new windows in. Again, these walls here had a texture on them, so we skim coated them, making them smooth again. We have the finish coat on the walls and the new windows in, and all that's left for this room is a couple pieces of trim need to be put on, and this room's done. You know, this gentleman asked me not to put his face or his name on here, and I cannot help to think that it's out of shame, or you know, that sickens my stomach to know that one of our heroes are in shame of the way he's living and not comfortable with the way he's living. You know, here's a pile of stuff that had just been built up, piled up, stacked up here in the kitchen. We're boxing it up, bringing it down to the basement for him. You know, all this work here has been done. I'm doing the painting on my own, and we have a carpenter who is doing the windows and the finished carpentry work. You know, and I know there's other people out there like us that have the talent to do this stuff and are willing to volunteer their time. You know, we're coming here on the weekends. It's nothing. It's really nothing to us. We come in on the weekends. We do some work, and the feeling, the reward of the feeling that we get from doing this is just amazing. You know, being able to help these people who have sacrificed so much to help us and to allow us to live in this great nation that we live in today. You know, that would not be possible without these people, and to know that they're living like this, and you know, a lot of them are afraid to ask for help. A lot of them are in shame, you know, and I'm just sickened to know that people are living like this, that are heroes of our nation. So there's an email link below this video. If you are a professional tradesman or woman and are willing to volunteer your time, you know, a day, a weekend, a couple hours, anything, please contact the email below with your contact information and what it is that you do. What's your profession? Also below is a link to our website, so please check that out too. I know there's other people out there that are willing to help, and the problem is finding them. So if you know somebody or you yourself can help, we encourage you to please do so. And the rewards for doing such truly is such a great feeling. Thank you all. Have a great day.